Welcome back to the University Report. I'm your host, April Caleb. Today we have our guest, Joseph Schaller, or DJ Shoddy, right?
Yep.
You are the Assistant Station Manager at WSUP, our campus radio station. So can you first explain the station and kind of the process of what we all do at the station, and then also what your specific duties are?
Well, pretty much WSUP 91 FM is the longest running college station in Wisconsin that's actually run like a real format. We actually have one format that we play all day, and then we have specialty shows at night, and it is all student run. There's only one faculty member, which is the general station manager, but beyond that, it's all the students who run it. It's all volunteer, and it also is FCC licensed. When you pass your jock test, which is when you go on air, you actually can get actual experience being an on-air DJ.
And you actually have one of those specialty shows you were talking about, correct?
Yes, I run the After Hours Jam.
On your shirt.
Correct, which is the rap, hip-hop, R&B show on campus. I am the executive producer, which I actually took after you stepped down.
Yeah.
And pretty much the show is 8 p.m. to midnight every Monday. And I do all the editing for the show, and also try to find interviews and go to concerts and different things that have different things to talk about while we're on air.
Now, is there anything coming up that you want to tell our viewers about? Anything going on?
Coming up, there is BSU Hip Hop Night, which is April 8th. I will be DJing that. That sort of has to do with the show, but not really. That's just more of just hip hop in general.
And plugging yourself.
Correct. And in the future, that's pretty much it for right now. We just had a pretty big show yesterday. But in the future, definitely looking for more gigs, trying to get into different clubs in Madison and also Milwaukee area.
You said you had a big show yesterday, so obviously the big concert was yesterday.
Correct.
You came about planning that whole thing, correct? How did you get to that point? Obviously, it takes a lot of steps, a huge process. Explain that a little bit.
It started a couple semesters ago when we tried to bring actually an electro group to campus for another kind of concert, and I kind of saw how it all went down with that. But pretty much I went to CPR and had to do a presentation, and I got unanimously voted approval that day, and I continued on, and pretty much it was like a 6-month process to do this whole thing, and dealing with the artist overseas, dealing with location, security, sound, video, also lights. Also had to deal with just getting all the artists here in general together.
I bet. So now, speaking of the artists, how did you get to talk to them? How did you get them to come to small Platteville, UW-Platteville?
Well, Young Okie has been here before for the All-Star Jump Off, and I was also in his music video over the summer, the Booty Hop music video, and he was always willing to work with anything I was going to do. TK is actually from around here. He used to be part of P Vegas, which used to perform every Wednesday at stand-up night or whatever it is on Wednesdays that they do, and they also performed on campus. And he was willing to do anything that I was going to get involved with. And the main one was F. Stokes. Because of AI Lighting and Sound, which is owned by Nick Harris, we do shows in Madison all the time. And actually, that's how I met F. Stokes. And I saw on Facebook that he was going to do a UW system tour, and I got him to have Platteville be the first stop.
Cool. So you said that F. Stokes is from around, they're all around here mainly, so it's not like they really went too far. But how do you think our small town demographic, we get a lot of small town, we don't have a lot of big city schools, students, how do you feel our demographic fit a hip-hop concert, I guess is how I want to explain.
Well, F. Stokes actually flew in from New York for the show. The demographic-wise, I noticed around here that a lot of the shows, concerts that go on are all the same kind of country type, and have nothing against that, but I'm more the kind of a person that I like to change up the pace a little bit. So that's why I decided to bring this show here. But Platteville wanted a hip-hop concert to begin with. I heard it, I listened, and I presented the show yesterday. So overall, it went well.
And I was there, and I want to say congrats, because it really
you.
was a great show. You put on a good show. So if you want to plug anything else, we got a little bit of time left.
Pretty much, look me up on Twitter, B4DA Radio, and also on Facebook. You can add After Hours Jam, and also look up DJ Shotty, which is SHOTTY.
And that's all the time we have. Coming up, we'll have UWP Sports with Jesse Wazinski.